A close friend of mine recently lost her father-in-law to a sudden heart attack. This came as a complete shock to the family, and they were understandably devastated. They all said he seemed fine. He was fine, in perfectly good health. They didn't know what happened. They never imagined that this is how it would end for him, that he would die like that, so suddenly and without any warning. They never had the chance to say, "Thank you for everything," or "I love you." My friend, heart attacks don't just happen out of the blue. They happen because there's some type of damage that reduces blood flow in a blood vessel, and it reaches a critical threshold, and the damage likely is building for many years. Another person close to me noticed a strange-looking pimple growing on her upper lip and smartly went to her dermatologist within a week to get it checked. It turned out to be a squamous cell carcinoma, a fairly common form of skin cancer that, when detected early, results in a fairly routine surgery to remove and repair the area. In the end, early diagnosis and treatment resulted in no long-term problems, at least at this point. So I've shared with you two dramatically different scenarios, and they turned out differently because one type of disease is easily seen and the other isn't. I often say that what most people think of good health isn't. I could walk into the local grocery store or walk up to nearly any person and ask them, "Are you healthy?" Well, unless they're struggling with a virus, most would answer, "Yeah, sure, I'm healthy." But in the great majority of instances, I would argue many will have higher than desirable levels of chronic inflammation. Many may be overweight and have higher than desirable levels of visceral fat. And some will have early stage heart disease, just like my friend's father-in-law likely had before that fatal heart attack. Most of those biomarkers of poor health and the symptoms that go along with them are virtually impossible to see with the naked eye. They're insidious and often invisible to us until one day when they make themselves known, just like my friend's father-in-law with a fatal heart attack. And if you can't see it, the odds are you're going to forget about it or not even pay attention to it. Why would you? So what's the answer? Well, my friend, start by thinking proactively. Don't get complacent with your health. If you don't have it, remember, nothing else matters nearly as much. So easy to forget, but so important. Don't wait to get screened. And don't wait a full year before getting blood drawn. That could be the first inside look that you need. Learn more about your health and where you might have a higher risk. Make positive changes now so you don't end up saying one day in the future, "If only." And that means for you and your loved ones. If I can help with any of these recommendations or anything else related, please reach out and let me know. DM me, whatever it takes. I'm here to help.